So when you're playing a man defense...
Will kick it off to get us underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw it Young. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go.
Runs through the tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his running back. Just through behind his pad. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Young. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Wants to throw, it's Young. He'll take the deep shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. Third down, you're taking a deep shot. Because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. So first down here as they go back to work. Goes to the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Monarchs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Young. The short hands, it's Green. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good to say. Hey, sometimes you double. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers it at all, and that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
With the catch, it's Pena. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job, the wide receiver.
Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Touchdown, Colorado! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the options. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Grab near the marker. It's locked. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Looking to throw on first down. throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided.
It's a running room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Young. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on a scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Young. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And they're able to get him on the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll they'll try to get the first through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the Monarchs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Mateer. Here's the pressure. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Singleton. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Touchdown, Buffs! And the comeback is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Here's a hit. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, Old Dominion 21, Colorado 14.
And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Young. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth
Not
and
shit
goal.
right now.
They're going to run it. He will
Not shit right now,
pick
chilling.
up the first down, the desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
Yeah. Oh, like you seen it on the video, like this thing. Yeah. Yeah, fact. Fact. Will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
He wants to change this route. Quick completion on the out. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Throws to the back. Found a save.
brought down after a nice gain. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
The give on the option. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quickly to the tight end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Got a little space. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
At the 28. And 1st down for the offense. That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoring.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Rayola. He's got him this time. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. On third down, he drops the throw. Buys a little time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Back to pass on second down. And they're not on the same page there.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Mateer. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Monarchs. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Pulls it in. It's Bob. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. He breaks the tackle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Card in the backfield. That's up. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Took them nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. He got it! Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Can't get him to the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they punt this one away after that incompletion on third down. They do have the lead. I think you've got to put some trust in your defense here to not give up any points and get you the ball back.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To the air, it's Mateer. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up.
Continues to fight for yards. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. The quick out. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Rayola. Finds his man. It's Concepcion. He's loose. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Oh, he's got a chance. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
And the Monarchs are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Powers through. And he was able to run through a tackle. And they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Old Dominion 10, LSU 7.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The run from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gives it on the option. Wide open spaces. There he goes. Quick step and go. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Breaks the tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Try to get it to the edge. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass, it's Rayola. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the 1st down and getting out of bounds.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Toss sweep to the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt.
Touchdown, ODU! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's out of bounds at the 45. He's got the 1st down here in the waning seconds. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's locked. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. We'll get it started here in overtime. Dropping back, it's Rayola. Pressure coming. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised, and initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Snap it to the back. What power
powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They strike first in overtime.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
No interest in another overtime. They'll go for 2 and the win. They didn't make it. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table for the 2-point try, and they get nothing. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decided in overtime. Crushing loss.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Hold on, Sharp. What up, Shark? Up, Mima. Get up. Get up, Mima. They're there. I don't know how I feel about this game, bro. Did you know you could pay to get that 87 if you wanted to? That corner? Uh-huh. You're level 50? Let me see. Yeah, until next week. 43. Wait, hold on. I was about to see. Hold on. Hell no. It costs like $50 for me. Oh, well, if you spend $30, you can get them. Yeah, that's still a lot of money. I'm not gonna pay $50 to get that. You know, I paid $50 to get 80s. You get two 87s. Haha, you didn't think about that one. I'm about to spend it, girl. Sorry. Like, extra credit is just a waste, right? So I shouldn't just play my head-to-head season. I think I can. Thanks for calling my team this shit. It is pretty shitty. So Jalen, right? She makes a post on Facebook. She's like, usually men that, yeah, white. Yeah, she's like, yeah. She said, usually men that need two women are men that are down low gay. They also be the most masculine men to be weird. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, everybody's commenting, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, gay is crazy word. That may just be what he believes in, you know what I'm saying? If the women are cool with it, why not? You know what I mean? Trifling and excessive, all right, I can agree with you on that part. It is trifling. It's out of the ordinary. It's excessive. I understand your thoughts, but I don't think he's gay. She's like, I do, but I always secretly thought he was gay. And so I'm like, oh, you're talking on someone personal. You're shooting slug, you're subtweeting right now. Oh, okay. I'm like, all right, because that was like, ain't no fucking way you believe that shit, Jalen. Like, yeah, she's mad at someone. And I'm like, oh, okay. They're talking personally. She's like, somewhat. She's
finds
like,
his tight end. And this
she said,
one
no.
will be stopped
I
for no
said,
gain.
okay, I understand. You're speaking personal because there's no way you generally speaking one guy plus two girlfriends equals gay. I said, no, that equation just don't go together.
They want to try to do something to get a spark going to
And
create
she
a
said,
big play.
no, it all goes together. Not too personal, but personal if that makes sense. But yeah, he gay. I was like, okay. You're just being an Aries woman right now and just fucking just downplaying everything. Just because you fine and you know you can make that call, you don't mean that. You make that call, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it got destroyed. You ran into some fucking fiends. New season. Or I'm 0-1.
The give to the left.
Why?
We'll
What's your season?
On that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game,
we
make
got
them more
started, though.
dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2
Yeah, when you
yards
get back on, you're
that
already in the
one. They need
playoffs.
on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I like the decision there in the RPO game,
Got
too,
a lot of
guys.
it
I know
today.
he only got a couple
Scary.
of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too.
Yeah.
So keep handing
And
it
I
off
ran
to
into
this guy,
somebody
let
who
him see what
everybody
he
had
can
30
do,
kills,
and
and
when
then one
the
guy on our
defense
team,
gives you the
15
look
and
to try to
16
move
is
the football
DPS,
in
and he
front
wouldn't
and throw it,
switch.
that's when you take advantage.
Creates
You
a
saw that
little
history?
He gets the job done
Oh.
on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down.
Yeah,
or hand it
I
off.
feel
He's
you.
got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And talking to the OC this
Literally.
week,
Like,
getting
it's
this
only good to get
running
on there
back
with the
going was
team.
step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is
Yeah,
the bell
it's a great
cow.
game.
He is the
Look, the
guy.
difference between
offense
this
doing
and
exactly
NCAA
what they set
is
out to do on this first drive.
NCAA, it's a fun game, but the game stinks.
And those two couldn't make the
Rivals is
connection.
a great game, but the game fucking community stinks, bro. Like, Rivals is one of the most funnest games I've ever played.
They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open. So
Yeah, you have to
that
depend
didn't
on too
have
much
that chance to be
on other people, exactly.
Listen, running backs
And
are
that's
not
what makes
just
it fun.
running backs.
Whenever you don't have
You're
your
gonna be
team.
a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Going for 6. And he can't quite
No,
make
I
the
made a
connection
head
as he
tag,
was
man.
trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You're boxing it, though?
Well, this is a disappointing
I just gotta
drive
learn
for
it.
the
I just gotta
offense,
teach it.
considering where this drive started in their
I know you
opponent's
just gotta go to
territory.
practice.
Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better
Oh,
throwing
okay, I
the
get
football in those types of situations.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the
Yeah, I think I was just
Monarchs
watched
have
the
a
whole
winning
16 minutes of the video, and I was like, oh my god.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the
Are you
ball
about to
down
leave?
close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last
No, I'm
play.
saying like
Now
in
a
3 or 2,
second and
right?
long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants
Did you
to
say you want to be
fire
able to
on
finish the
second
season?
down. Working that wide receiver screen.
Oh.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
So my mom removes everything.
Getting ready for the extra
You know my
point
money's
after
messed up,
the
right? So I
first
can't go
score
on
of the
it.
game.
So all we had was yogurt in there.
And the extra
She takes
point
the
makes
yolk.
it 7-0. So they started
I ran
that
out of
drive
soap.
barely
She
into
takes her
opponent's
soap.
territory and went 48 yards.
I had no
And they
lighter.
finished
She
things
takes her
off with an
lighter.
8-yard toss
And
to
I'm
the
like,
score. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hey, you've been hearing me not have no money for the past 2 fucking weeks. As soon as I got money to my card charge, I sent it to her.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop
I'm
him
like,
at the
yo,
21.
I don't know. My family.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive.
You know what made me feel bad?
21.
I go, that USC girl, we go to the club, right? And then when we get out, we go get food afterwards. And then we go to Whataburger. And she orders what she wants. And I'm like, you want something? I was like, yeah, on a separate order. She kind of like blew me off.
The explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the
you want something?
Look at this. Sometimes it
I was
creates
like,
some
yeah, patty
momentum,
milk.
and you want to capitalize.
All right, can I get a patty milk?
He's going to let
And
one
then,
fly down the middle.
so we get to the front, and then I'm like, what's your Apple Pay? What's your Apple Pay? I'm sending you some money. I thought she was trying to ask me for a purse. I thought she thought I was trying to ask her for a number. So she was like, what, ba? And I'm like, I mean, all right. And then my homeboy, he was like, just send it to me. I'm going to send it to her because it's his cousin. I'm going to send it to her. I'm like, all right, bet. So I send it to her. And then, so she goes, where did $13 come from? I was like, it's me. I was paying for my food. She was like, I just don't like that. I was like, damn, what'd I do? She was like, I was offering to pay for your food and you still send me money anyways. And I'm like, you know what? That's that with my fucking family, bro. Like, I just don't know otherwise. Take care of yourself. I feel like I would have been roaching if I would have been letting you pay for my food.
Running into the open space.
Whoop.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He might want another play.
Old Dominion 7, Kennesaw State 0.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback adapting. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that call.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score.
Hey, Sharp.
And the Hawkeyes will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Mateer. They go to the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Unloads it downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. LSU quick to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. And you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. 3rd down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Fires left. Makes a connection. Open space at the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. the counter. At the 40, there he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rides to back and leaves it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. First play of the period, first down here.
What up?
Gun, the running back has it. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
A strike downfield. Finding open areas. It's a seam wide open. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll take a deep shot here.
This game sucks so bad, bro. I can't explain it. This game is so terrible. It's terrible.
Timeout, they'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off the defender.
Never seen a game let someone say just bucket so much and just be so successful about it.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Iowa! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. He's got an open man. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Not gonna lie, my play is unstoppable.
Is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
This bot squad switch is unstoppable.
They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Holy
That
shit.
one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Delivers the stiff arm. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Love. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires downfield. He's got it. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move.
Oh my God, this game sucks so fucking bad, bro. Fuck.
And you don't see this very often. The big
Ah,
defensive
why
line.
do I-
You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Got the quick pass. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got it. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job on that.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawkeye! will kick it away to start us off. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down.
Thank you. Not interception when I do it.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake over it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Monarchs have a lot of options on second and inches. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense at an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away. But the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
How about I say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Monarchs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
He is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him.
He smashes his way through again.
Return is tackled down at the 33. And your Old Dominion Monarchs will take over 1st and 10.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Obviously not the start of this quarter.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give on the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Scrambling away. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Tosses it incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback. Evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion. Next play.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
That's caught. It's lobbed. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Slings it downfield. That pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Makes the catch. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on 1st down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on 1st down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Let's it go to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down as
short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession.
There he goes. All out of space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Smashes ahead. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing.
You ain't left yet?
Now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
On the move
That's
from
bad.
inside
I
his
gotta work at 5.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Tomorrow.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Oh.
One big play, and you go from a little back to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Jackson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the outbound. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. Looking for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First
and goal. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials
sure?
are going to have a second look.
Because I was thinking that. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to. But okay. I said I was thinking that I was going to be like, damn, I probably, but depending on how my funds looking, I'll just give it some money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't tell her, though, but I'm going to give it, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Who? Shield. Oh, no, I've been on that Fantastic Four. I haven't finished it yet. I keep rewatching it. I keep falling asleep. It's good, though. It's a great movie. I keep falling. It is out. Well, because I got it on my phone for free. I mean, I'll still go to the movies and watch it, but I got it on my phone for free. Yeah, remember whenever you called me that day and I told you I was on the phone, you was like, I could have been. Yeah, I sent you the screenshot. That was Invisible Woman.
And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry up.
You want me to sing you that, huh?
It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers incomplete.
Yeah, at the movies, yeah. That's why I'm trying to watch it too. I'm trying to watch it in like IMAX, like a big theater, like. Yeah, where it's rumbling, yeah. Trying to watch that whole like 3D. Yeah.
Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume
you got to move some shit around.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah. All right.
Come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Man, Xavier called me, told me to try and get some.
They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Some dates changed on some check stubs. Can I Photoshop and change the dates on this check stub so that he can? I'm like, nigga, like, he's like, can you find somebody to try? I'm like, nah, nah.
Touchdown, Georgia State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not 2, but 3.
I don't mess with the government and all that, bro. If that was the case, I'd be out here slanging drugs and being a thug. You feel me? I'm trying to do this the right way. You feel me? I'm trying to do this shit the right way.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Underwood. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his...
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's locked. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's locked. Turning on the Jets. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the grab. It's locked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. To the air. It's Mateer. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Steps away to find some room. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They march 79 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Finds his man down the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Slithers into space. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, we just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.